Hello, and welcome to another quick tutorial from EpoxyJewelry.com. Today is going to be just a really quick one, something that I thought was kind of neat. That is, we're going to make a coaster out of pennies. Now, this part is 3D printed, but you could find something similar in plastic or even wood, or even use a mold for this technique. And what we're going to do is, I cleaned these pennies using our Flitz polish, but you could also clean them using vinegar and salt and just mix them around for a while and just make sure to rinse them off really good when you're done. And then place them inside. Now, I'm going to partially fill this. I want to partially fill it because I don't want it even with this edge. I want a little bit of a lip so that if there's a drink on there, that it has a place to stay. You know, it won't fall off the edge. So I've mixed up our 2-part epoxy. It's already mixed up here. And I'm going to go ahead and just pour this in. Now, you may have seen me use this technique before. So I'm going to use a stirring stick on top of the pouring, the little cup to help guide the epoxy. I'm just going to start and do it from one spot. I'm not going to move. Let the epoxy find its own level. Now, I made 2 of these, the plastic pieces, and I filled one of them almost to the brim with water and then measured the amount of water it took. And that's exactly how much epoxy that I filled, or that I mixed up, I should say. And really all you need is enough to cover the pennies, but I wanted to, make it as deep as I could. And that's basically it. You could move it around a little bit just to make sure there's nothing in there. Now, if you get any little bubbles stuck to the side, you could just poke them like that and pop them. And then, I highly recommend, if you do something like this, that you then take and cover this with a box or a Tupperware piece or something like that for 24 hours until it's fully cured, just to prevent dust from settling into it. So that's the end of the tutorial. Really, this was just a really quick one here. By the way, these pennies are just sitting in there. They're not glued in or anything. If you glue them in, you could run into other problems, other issues. So I just set them in there, and I made the box the perfect size to just hold these. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and give it a thumbs up if you like it, and come visit us at EpoxyJewelry.com for all your jewelry and epoxy needs. Thank you very much.